The show is a joke. Hey, welcome to the Friday episode.
Welcome to the most unique podcast. It is the Menacing Millennial Podcast. We're coming at you twice a week, Wednesdays and Fridays. If that changes, or if you want to get a hold of us, please hit us up on Facebook at Menacing Millennials.
Thank you, Brent. We are your three hosts, Russ, Brent, and John, the best Menacing Millennial Podcast in the history of
software. It's just
look us up on
Do you need some water?
known as Twitter, actually, Menacing Podcast.
And prepare to be menaced by our wit, our charm, and our millennialness. You're expecting me to if you're not a fan of social media, look at a do you can find us by one mail. menacingpodcast at gmail.com and find us anywhere podcasts are available. Wait till you get back to We certainly can talk. I'm just saying about that topic. I'm going to put a. Can you open the door any louder? I guess. Oh, Oh my goodness. Okay.
He really doesn't have podcast etiquette, does he?
No, he doesn't. He has no idea what that even means. So, we can talk about him while he's gone.
Oh, this is a good opportunity.
Yeah,
I like it.
Or just sit in silence. That also.
No, that's overrated.
Oh no, I'm kind of a fan of just sitting in silence, to be honest.
All right. So pirates.
No, that
Our
was
life for me.
That was on Wednesday. So, do you get those notifications, like the updates on your phone?
Yeah, of course.
On,
it always tells me how much I'm on my phone, and like, oh, you are now 5% more than last week.
Yes.
Or 4%. I'm like, okay, is that a bad thing?
Yeah. Well, how is it presenting it? Like, what's it?
Yeah.
What's it trying to say? Like, oh, your usage or something? Yeah, because I took a trip and had to use.
And does it show you like what your phone's been using as like most like what apps or what?
Yeah, I can dive into it.
Yeah.
The notification usually says just like one line at first, and then I can dive into it. It shows me more. I guess I don't understand why we need that. Like, what's the purpose? What's the purpose of that?
I think the phone developers just were like, hey, you know what? Let's just throw everything in our phone. Let's have our users see how much they use their phone.
Yes.
Like there was one time I think where I was just watching because I had a week off, so I was watching Netflix usage like 45%. I'm like,
oh yeah, it almost feels judgmental.
Yeah, I know, right? It does, but I mean, overall, I just ignore it.
That's what you got to do most of the time. Just ignore it. Can you come sit down, please? We have a show we're doing. It's a special moment you two just had.
Oh, it wasn't on fire.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That was on Wednesday's episode. We don't need to rehash everything we talked about Wednesday. That's on a different podcast people can go listen to.
Right, that's going to go on the Russ's report for what I sucked at this podcast.
Oh, I haven't been sending those out to you guys lately. I should start that up again.
Yeah.
But the thing that got me the most was on my most recent one.
I thought you weren't going to talk about this until I got back.
Well, we were talking, now we're talking about the thing I actually wanted to talk about. We were just small talking about it at the beginning there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, John, you got to go now. Okay.
Now.
Great. Well, just small talk about it. The whole show will just be small talk as each of us rotate out to go get water. This last
Don't tease the listeners with a good time.
How about we just leave it and have just a silent podcast for the next 20 minutes?
Okay, so
this most recent notification I got mentioned that I had used my phone while driving, which before people start getting judgy, I was using Google Maps.
Oh, okay, sure.
So it's not like I was just sitting there texting, which apparently this report doesn't differentiate between, which I found interesting was, how is it? It kind of felt a little threatening to me. Like, hey, we noticed you were using your phone while driving. It'd be a shame if the authorities heard about this, wouldn't it?
Can you customize like your Google Maps like voice?
Yeah, he can. Remember, he changed it to a male because he always wants
where
he wants to go.
Can you choose like a certain voice to like give you directions?
Why are you asking this in a creepy way?
No, because I was just thinking.
Just oh, hey, can you change Google to tell you stuff?
No,
different voice.
I think because some people like customize it or they hack it, So I saw one where Arnold Schwarzenegger was the voice of your guide.
Oh, interesting. I can change it based off of my Google Assistant, but I don't know about getting Arnold. I feel like I wouldn't understand. Which direction are you telling me? You have to go right.
You have to go to the left.
Now that we've all decided to throw out our Arnold.
Get to the chopper. Where is it?
I just wanted to go to Krispy Kreme, not the Chopper.
Krispy Kreme make you fat. No Krispy Kreme for you.
That would, but see, that's the thing is, if you had Arnold's voice in there, would AI automatically change your destination? So if you wanted to go to like Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts, it would change it to like the gym or somewhere healthy to be.
The Krispy Gym?
The Krispy Gym.
Which I heard this is, last week or a couple weeks ago, Dunkin' Donuts in like Oklahoma or something ran out of donuts.
Shocker.
How does that even happen?
Well, they have a lot of professional athletes down there.
In Oklahoma?
Yeah, they're fueling up for their competitions.
Well, no, it's because there's this new trend going on.
What's the new trend?
So basically, I saw on, I think it was one of the social media Snapchats, TikToks, or whatever it was.
Sure.
Not TikTok.
You buy like a dozen donuts, and then in front of your spouse, you smash it into pretending to be one donut. Oh, I just got my one donut, and you eat all 12 as one.
Please tell me you're making this up. That's not a real trend. Well, I have to try it now.
Surprised you haven't. You're like, this is a trend. I've been doing it for years.
I started the trend, actually. Thank you very much.
Well, because
Mom, look, one donut.
The video that I saw was like, the spouse was like, what are you doing? I'm just having one donut. No, you're not. That's 12. No, see, it's just one donut.
This is an actual trend?
I saw a lot of people doing it. It's just
why?
A joke.
How do people get into this stuff? I'm going to level with you. I'm going to sound like older than Brent right now because I'm going to be like, I don't understand people on social media.
Well,
I don't understand these kids these days with their fancy TikToks, and back in my day, that was what a clock said.
Well, I just feel like, who starts these trends? How do these trends get
How
started?
did they catch on?
Me?
I don't know. I'm still baffled by the whole Tide Pod thing. But yeah, donuts.
Oh,
That was
that ended
several years ago.
Did it just reach your paper?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Now, what they should do, smash together 12 Tide Pods
Yes.
into a single one.
And eat it.
And eat it. Yeah, exactly.
Really rid the world of some confusion.
I saw another trend. We could probably actually do this trend. It's called Suspect.
We all are suspect.
Wouldn't you just call it Suts?
TM. The sus. The TM. Yeah,
TM.
Yeah.
Like it.
But no, the whole premise is that you film someone pretending to run, which is what we would do.
Oh, yes.
And then you say, suspect, and then you say something insulting like, suspect's trying to run. And it's Russ.
Okay. One of us could have been running.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
that's the insult. Yeah. Like, you could say to me, oh, look, immigrants trying to escape the country. Or something like that, too. So
with John. Oh, he made a
and
shot
Brent's,
at himself
well,
there.
I don't want to do it.
Brent, he's running the kids off his lawn or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the thing. You're supposed to record, and the person's like, hey, don't put that online. Ugh.
Wait, why is this a trend? That's not even funny.
I don't know.
Actually, some of them can be quite funny.
The one of John trying to escape the country.
Yeah.
But
chased by Trump or something.
Yeah.
Well, one of the ones I saw it's mostly like spouses or married, or even like siblings are like, oh, like suspect is running because he has a unibrow or something like that. They're like, really? You said you weren't gonna put that online. I'm like, oh, that's what? Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
That's very interesting that these things take off so much.
I don't know who starts them. But they're stupid.
Maybe we should start an investigation into who's starting all these.
We can make it a trend. We can trend it.
We can untrend the trends.
We can trend it. Actually, that makes sense. Yes. I like it.
Actually, you say it like John doesn't usually make sense.
Well, no. Wednesday we had a little kerfuffle. So
did we?
Well, we didn't. You did. About old dogs and new tricks, or
yeah, that was you who said that.
Yeah. No, but John understood what I was saying.
That doesn't mean it was right.
Oh, see, now he's not right. Huh, John, I got your back, dude.
Now he's an instigator over here.
It must be this chair.
Must be being in the middle spot.
Yeah.
Just for our listeners, John and Brent have switched seats, and it's thrown off the whole dynamic.
Like I'm sitting right in between the guys, so it's like, ready, go, fight, finish him.
I need something to throw. Hold on.
Oh yeah, you're in the
right
throwing seat. Oh, you found it.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that is a little judgmental of your phone to be like, you're using me while
and beyond
you drive.
Judgmental, it's a little threatening.
Yeah.
Like, how much is it worth to you for this information to remain private?
You're like sitting there. I will do anything so that NSA does not figure out that I'm using my phone while driving. Please do not tell them. For the love, you know what? I'll do anything so the FBI doesn't figure out that I'm. Please, no.
Whatever I need to do. How much money do you want?
So, sorry, back to what I know we got off topic, but you said your phone
Actually,
gives
we went
you
back on
notifications about how much you've used it. Where were we going with that?
That was where I was going with that.
Oh,
the
okay.
The threatening.
The joke about that's all the material I wrote for it.
Yeah,
That was
wait, that's a new
kind of
trend.
expecting you guys to
There you go. There's
jump
new.
in a
To
little
help
bit.
you out a little bit?
No, that's a new
to
trend
maybe
right there. Check how
steal.
much you're using your phone.
No.
I feel like that's already got to be a trend. There's got to be somebody out there.
No one pays attention to how much they use their phone.
Why don't you can just turn the notifications off? You know. No, I guess Brent doesn't know. That would be technology.
Get off my lawn.
If you need to adjust the settings on your newspaper, you'd be a whiz at that.
Yeah. Oh man, what was I gonna say? No, my phone just tells me like this is on on average how many hours you're on your phone a day, and I'm like, no, it's not. That cannot be a real. First of all, that's not even a real number.
Too high?
Second of all, there's not that many hours in a day.
How many zeros does that have?
Like whatever. Because honestly, like as much as I like to try to be healthy and do that stuff, I do need noise at night to fall asleep.
Okay, do you use yours for like white noise?
Well, I just pop on something like on Netflix that I've watched 1,000 times, and I just close my eyes and I start running that movie through my head, and it helps me go to sleep.
Do you and your wife sleep in different rooms?
No, she absolutely hates the fact that she's like, why can't you just turn that off and go to sleep? I don't know, because as soon as I turn that off, my brain starts going into overdrive and I have like 1,000 thoughts run through it. And they're the most random thoughts. Like, hey, what would have happened back in 1999 if I didn't deliver the papers on time? Do you think, would the
9/11 wouldn't have happened. That's the only plausible scenario.
And then I get into conspiracy theories. I'm like, if I wouldn't have done it, no one would have gotten their news. Because that was pre 24-hour news cycles.
The good old days.
Yeah, the good old days where you had 3 channels on your TV. But yeah, I'm like very stupid and random thoughts go through and they keep me up all night.
Oh yeah, mind just keeps running.
So I put on Netflix so I can go, I'm going to close my eyes. And yeah, my wife thinks I'm a child, but I'm going to watch Minions again.
Do we have to watch this every night?
No, seriously. The other day,
going to sleep I like to move it, watching Madagascar or something.
Actually, a couple of nights ago, it was the Penguins.
Okay, the Penguins of Madagascar are hilarious. Yeah. I don't care. I don't even care.
Dave! Hey, Dwayne. Dave! So good. I've seen the movie too many times.
You didn't see anything.
No, our theme would be, we've been ratted out, boys. Hands up.
Kowalski.
I like when they go back and forth on the crosswalk. They go white, black, white, black, white.
Yeah.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
The Penguins were like the best part of that movie.
I would fall asleep to that too. It would drive my wife nuts. So do you set it to automatically go to sleep, or how does it?
No, I just put it.
You wake up and you're 5 seasons into something.
I've done that too. I've woken up and it's like season's completed. You may also like. I would like to actually start the last. I didn't make it halfway through the. Oh boy,
that's hilarious.
But my wife did. My wife did kind of take a stab at me.
Literally?
Well, no.
Oh, okay.
But a couple weeks.
I wouldn't blame her, but
was it a week ago? Maybe. I don't know. I'm sitting there and the kids are running around, and I was like, "Oh, hey, look it. We have Despicable Me 4.
Despicable Me.
Yes. Buccaneer. from Wednesday.
Buccaneer.
Yeah.
The Buccaneer.
But it was on one of the streaming services. It might have been. It doesn't matter. It's on one of the streaming services. I saw Despicable Me 4. I was like, I'm gonna watch it.
They made 4 of those?
Yeah. I clicked on it. I started watching it, and my wife goes, "Are you seriously?" Well, she doesn't sound like that. Are you seriously? Are you serious?
No.
Can we just go back a second, please? On your wife sounding like a man.
This is a judgment zone.
Yeah, very judgment zone.
Yeah, so Jeff,
he's actually talking to himself in the mirror.
But it was.
I love you so much.
I'm pretty today. I'm pretty. I know I am.
Not as much as I love you, baby. You are a strong, independent, beautiful woman.
Love you. Love you too. All right.
Brent's whole family is just him doing all the different characters.
Yeah.
Well, hi, Dad.
Yeah, I don't really have a range of voices, apparently. It's just like, it's me or it's a deeper voice.
You could have tried any voice, and you did. The voice I learned, the voice I do of my wife on our podcast, she is not a fan of.
Yeah, I don't think my wife's the fan of the voice that
She's always like, I don't know why you do that voice of me all the time.
I mean, that's spot on.
Yeah,
hey, that's pretty good.
Thank you.
It's like she's here with us.
Now we will all get shot together. So, hey.
There you go.
We all win.
Dang it.
That's
as long as we
join the clan.
As long as we can what? As long as we can go out watching the penguins of Madagascar.
I'll be happy. Yeah, That's a good way to go.
I mean, I'll be smiling. I don't care if she slits, shoots, whatever. I'll be smiling.
It'll just be we'll get up to the pearly gates and I'll be like, Peter, hold on. This is the really funny part.
Yeah, hold on.
Hang on a second. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, well. You can judge me in a second, mister.
Do you want to watch it too? This was after your time.
I actually have a feeling, though, when I get to the pearly gates and they're like, hey, go on through. And I start walking up the stairway to heaven. I'm going to be like, all right. And I'm going to hear a slight giggle and the stairway is just going to tilt down and it turns into a slide. Like, oh, that wasn't funny at all. You built my hope up. You built me up, Buttercup, and you just threw me to hell. All right.
Well, that took a really dark turn very quickly. First, wow, okay.
So how about high fives as I slide down? Like, hey, good job. Like, wait, no, I'm going. I don't want to go this way.
Let's go back to the happier topic of your wife murdering you.
Yeah. No, well, she's like, are you seriously going to be watching Despicable Me 4? Yeah, I am. Where are the kids? I don't know. Downstairs running around.
They get their own TV.
Yeah, I'm like, what does it matter? She goes, why would you watch a kid movie?
There's a lot of judgment. What is she, my phone?
I'm like, she might have voiced it.
That's why it was the man's voice.
I don't want to confirm. I don't want to deny or confirm that she's Siri or AI voice. But she could be.
It makes sense because I used the man's voice on my phone, and that's how you did her voice.
What are you doing? Watch it. Shave your mustache.
Yeah.
So that's what she says to me.
Oh, so that's what you say to her.
No, I found an interesting technology fact.
Okay.
Yeah, a man after Brent's own heart. A famous man, an actor.
Oh, an actor.
An actor who likes...
an actor.
He loves...
actor.
Is he a thespian?
He needs more cowbell.
More cowbell.
Oh. Will Ferrell.
No,
that's what I was going to say.
He's the one asking for more cowbell.
Have you not seen
Walken? Christopher Walken. He says he doesn't use technology and doesn't own a cell phone.
I'm not familiar with... Is he any relation to Christopher Runnin?
No, Christopher slightly jogging.
So basically, he's a Walken.
Are you sure it's like Christopher Stairmaster?
Oof. No, I did hear though. Distant relatives. There's a split in there.
Twice removed, 3 times.
It was a mess. There was a divorce. Don't worry about it.
So Christopher Walken, 81 years old, continues to embrace tech-free lifestyle, relying on physical DVDs to watch Severance, the Apple TV show that he's in. He said he's never, ever...
I read that, yes, that he buys the DVDs of the show he's in because he doesn't stream it.
No, he's never emailed, and he's never, you call it, Twittered, as he says.
There you go. I love it.
But he's embraced the tech-free lifestyle.
Do you think it's just because he's old and he can't figure it out?
Either that or he doesn't care enough, where he's just like, this came into my life too late in my life. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, I came in real late into your life.
I'm saying, look at that. An 81-year-old actor says, like, I don't have a cell phone.
I love how John gestures towards you, an 81-year-old actor.
No, because he likes newspapers. You know,
he does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, who? Me or the actor?
Christopher Walken.
Both, probably.
Both. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I think it's fantastic. If I didn't have a cell phone, it wouldn't judge me on my use or threaten me. So
I'd hate for this information to get out. What if they did Christopher Walken's voice for navigation?
That would be awesome.
Anybody?
No, it wouldn't. You would miss your turn every single time. He puts punctuation in after every.
So I'm gonna need you to take a right.
Here, son of a...
But you'll have another chance. Right now, you passed it. You missed it.
Yeah.
In 7, in 6, in 5, you just missed your turn.
You will reach your destination. I don't know how to do a good Christopher Walken.
I feel you have to like.
There you go.
He's got like a he has like a low voice, like a kind of a low raspy voice.
Tone about it.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah,
you gotta turn here.
You had to turn 5 miles ago.
Who would be a really good like navigational voice? Do you think? Who would you choose?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh,
he would yell at me, and I would be terrified.
He'd probably have to put it
take a right now.
Yeah, you have to definitely turn the
much language. I'm not going to do an impression of him.
Family-friendly version of Samuel L. Jackson.
You're
gonna have to get the Dove channel to censor your.
You can choose to
just hear like right now, and that's it. You're like, oh,
what is that constant beeping? That's I'm getting directions.
You like?
I don't know. I think, man, I really don't know, because I feel like there's so many good voices out there.
Yeah.
Where it'd be really.
You would want my voice, is what you're saying. That's what I took away from this.
Absolutely not. Maybe my wife. Hey, what are you doing?
I would probably be. I don't think people would like my voice. I'd just start annoying them the whole time, just telling them stories about stuff.
Yeah, you know what's really funny? At this corner, in high school, I was robbed. I was just walking. I don't even know what I was doing here, but I was just like, shut up.
Turns out my wallet was just in a different pocket. I basically robbed myself. Craziest story. Oh, you were supposed to turn back there.
Yeah. Oh, actually, at that corner, that's where you're at. But
I didn't want to tell you, but you actually had to turn 30 miles ago. But I was a little nervous because I forgot to tell you. So I really didn't want you to be mad at me. Are you mad at me?
I think I would choose Liam Neeson.
I've got a very particular set of skills. None of them are navigation.
By the way, turn right now.
So you had better turn now, or I'm going to shoot you.
Could you imagine? It's like, well, so there might be someone behind you. Take action right now.
That car's been following us for 5 miles.
There's no one behind me. That's what you think.
And that's
Remain calm.
So, like, I would maybe like a Ryan Reynolds, or
but hold on. Which Ryan Reynolds?
Deadpool.
Oh,
Ryan
okay.
Reynolds. I would absolutely.
There's so many versions of him. I don't know which one you choose.
Actually, not really. He's about the same character in every single movie.
Can we get Brent here? You're our excuse me. You're our resident imitator.
Oh, good night.
Impressionist of certain celebrities.
Okay.
What would it be like if Sean Connery were your navigational direction giver?
Oh, gosh. She back there. You're supposed to give us a turn, but that's okay. Moneypenny gave me wrong directions one time, but I still got the mission done. So if you take a left up here, we'll get you to that destination for sure.
That'd be perfect because you'd never have to worry. You always know that if things go awry, Sean Connery's going to get you there regardless.
I got a backup plan for you. Let's take a right. Oh, yes. Just like that.
Whoa.
What kind of GPS is this? Yeah. How about you turn that steering wheel a little bit more?
Oh,
I don't know. I am the lifetime Highlander. Oh my goodness, my GPS is going to kill me.
Why are you taking me to Scotland?
Everything's just...
Oh, that's where the best whiskey is.
I mean, I'm not going to...
Well, they call it Scotch.
Yeah, sorry, yes.
It doesn't really matter what they call it. It's delicious.
Delicious. To pour down my gullet, as Brent always says.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, man.
I don't know. It would be, so like Ryan,
it'd be fun.
Could you imagine if Brent were the voice? You'd never get anywhere because you'd be so frustrated by it. Because like, not everything has to be a joke.
Yeah, red light. Oh, got you, sucker.
That's really great.
Hey, you just caused a 2-hour backup behind you. How do you feel? Oh, by the way, 500 feet, you're going to want to take a left.
Just kidding. It's actually a right.
Yeah, it's just like leave a random laugh behind instructions. Like, is he being serious?
Does he even know where I'm going? I didn't even put in a destination.
I did confuse one of my mom's friends when I was younger.
That's unsurprising.
Well, she goes, okay, well, what did I turn? I said, okay, you're going to take a left up there. And she goes, the left? And I was like, yeah, right. She goes, what? I was like, take a left up there. And she goes, okay, left? And I was like, right. And I wasn't trying to do a bit. But she goes, wait, a right? I was like, what? No, a left. Please take a left. She goes, are you sure? And I was like, oh, correct. Left, correct.
Yes. Can you imagine John as it'd just be silent?
It would be.
Where am I supposed to turn?
Can my GPS get off its phone?
Is he? It's in the bathroom.
Left now.
You forgot your blinker.
You've had like 30 minutes of dead silence from the GPS, and all of a sudden you just get this little left now.
Left now. And then an immediate right.
I don't like this one.
After 26 miles. Wait, what?
Is it now or after 26 miles? Please say something. Speak.
Going back to the Russ one, at least it tells stories.
Could you imagine if it was all three of us trying to give directions?
No.
We'd be arguing like, turn left. No, you turn right. Hold on here.
The quickest way is going to be straight through.
It's a lake. Got it, sucker.
It's right on the other side of this lake.
People they say like, why aren't you going? I don't know which way to go. They said all directions. I have no idea of what's true.
I'm just not even traveling anymore.
I quit. I quit this game.
So, John, before we wrap up here, who would you have as your...
He said
Liam Neeson.
Oh, that's right. You said Liam Neeson. I'm sorry.
You imagine, I'd have Liam Neeson probably as Qui-Gon Jinn doing my voice.
That's very specific.
Yeah, it's very specific. He's a good Jedi voice, but also he'd probably tell me, obviously, the ability to speak does not make you intelligent, so please listen to my voice. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So, silence.
Silence, yeah.
I don't know if I'm like turned on or offended.
I think probably the work one. I know, right?
I'm gonna shut up though and listen to this GPS.
Yeah. I'm trying to think like what would be like an annoying voice to have.
Jar Jar Binks.
Well, yeah.
Misa think you should take a right.
Oh, they definitely made it. Yes.
And this is gone.
Gone, yeah.
I'm just gonna drive the whole car into the lake.
Yeah.
Mine would most likely, I don't know, my wife maybe.
What? Oh my!
Just constant,
like random gasp in the directions, and then she'd be like, "We should probably stop. You're the GPS. Why am I stopping for directions? Tell me the directions."
My wife always gets distracted while navigating, so I'll be like, I'll glance over at the phone.
There you go.
And I'll see it, and I'll be like, "Hey, when are we supposed to turn?" And she'll be like, "Oh."
But does she give you the right direction to turn?
No.
Not
Oh,
usually.
Apparently, Russ needs to go. Babe, you still have the phone. I just tell my phone. I tell my wife to put the phone in the center console, turn it off. I'm like, don't worry, I'll look at it. She goes, yeah, but you can't hear it. I don't need 3 women yelling at me that I'm going in the wrong direction. Just set it down. I can see it. I'll go.
Oh, do you think that was the right direction?
It's okay. At least, you don't get 3. Which direction? Who do I turn? Right. I mean, left. Go straight. Oh, I'm not going to move. That's what my wife does.
Let's pull off to the side here and figure this out.
I don't know what locked up first, the brakes or my brain.
Yeah.
Because
it was one time we were driving. She's going to hate me for this. Well, it was literally driving. Hey, where do I turn? Turn right here. Into the trees? There's no turn. I mean, turn left.
What? Oh, no. You're putting too much pressure on her.
Yeah. Jeez. Well, no, she wasn't paying attention.
I think Bobcat would probably be the...
Bobcat Goldthwait?
Yeah. The high pitch. And... Oh, my gosh. Is there an ambulance
going to hear that in their ears.
Was that my GPS?
Was that an actual Bobcat?
No, I would love to hear my wife's voice. I'm not going to backtrack. I couldn't listen to her giving GPS directions.
Oh, really? That wasn't a good enough direction for you? I noticed you stopped and asked a woman what for direction. Why'd you talk to her?
Yeah. Then her GPS would get all judgmental at me. This is the way that you're going to take? You're not even... What? How fast are you going?
You could have saved 2 minutes going another direction.
I like when my wife sits off to the side of me and she looks at the speedometer and she goes, oh my goodness, how fast are you going? I'm like, first of all, don't take that tone with me. Second of all,
I'm sure that goes over well.
I'm like, well, second of all, babe, you're sitting at an angle. I'm going the speed limit. I'm like, how fast do you go down this road? Because I've followed you before and you go 80. I don't. I go much slow. I go the speed limit. She goes, okay, that's true, but why are you going 72 in a 70?
How dare you?
I don't know.
Isn't that what the handle's for on the door? The
old poop handle?
The old poop handle, yeah.
I wish I had one driving sometimes. I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm driving.
I was actually kind of thinking, because, was it the Warshire accent for back in England? Those people, if you heard that for an accent, you can barely understand. I'm sorry for the people if they listen to this podcast, but
that's where most of our listeners in the UK come from.
But their accent is so heavy, you just can't understand. Because this guy one time was trying to set up his phone, and he did the accent in the phone thing. He goes, Pierre, and he goes, if you'd like to play your phone, he goes, I am Pierre. He was he kept going. He goes, please connect your phone, Pierre. He's like, oh.
Oh my word!
I know it was hilarious. But
by the way, sorry, I just wanted to throw this out there. If people didn't see it in the Friday's Facebook post, John, I was wrong last week. Paddy the Batty is not from Wales.
Oh yeah, if you follow us on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah, he is from Liverpool.
So same thing.
No, it's not.
Originally from Kidney Spa, though, I think, right?
Ah, yes.
Where?
No use explaining the joke. You either get it or you don't. The jokes are not good when you explain them. It wasn't very good to begin with.
No, it wasn't. But his where was
worth
it. His where was worth it.
Because I heard kidney spare.
Just Kidney Spa.
Oh, kidney spa.
Yes.
It's a few miles east of Liverpool.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, folks, thanks for listening.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. We're leaving on that one.
You leave on the best one,
So go get a liver spa.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
No, a kidney spa.
Kidney spa. Yeah. In Liverpool, in Worcestershire.
Okay. Yes. We'll be back next week as usual.
Maybe.
Wow. After this episode. Holy cow.